In the Rollin with Carolla segment tonight, the space shuttle winding its way through the city of angels, and our smokers the new lepers. Joining us now from Burbank, California, Adam Carolla. So, major excitement. I don't know how you guys are standing it out there. The Endeavor rolling along on the streets, and everybody's going crazy. What's going on? What is this?
Well, it moved from LAX to a museum near downtown LA at about 2.5 miles an hour, which is actually faster than the average speed of traffic in Los Angeles. My whole thing is we squandered an opportunity here, Bill, because we should have taken that space shuttle just up the 405 freeway, about 80 miles to the Mexican border, and done a couple of victory laps. Basically said, listen, stop all the drug running, stop all the cutting the heads off and putting them in duffel bags. Go ahead and hit the algebra books, and you too could have one of these. And by the way, we're done with this one. That's how good we are. We're retiring.
That's right. This is obsolete.
An 8-track cassette to us.
So you, Adam Carolla, had you been in charge of this, would have used the Endeavor as a motivation tool for the Mexican government to improve itself.
That's right. This is what we call antiquated technology. We are so advanced, we're actually done with this device. Please take a look and see what studying and not paying off police and government officials can get you as a society.
Okay. Now, Los Angeles is bankrupt. I think they owe like $45 trillion or something. I have no money. This has got to cost L.A. where you got cops there and they're knocking down lampposts and everybody, you know, they have to keep the looters away. So this is a lost leader for L.A., right?
Yeah. Well, it's not really looters. It's more guys. It's more taggers. Because normally anything of that size would have been tagged and have gang riding all over
with
it by
graffiti,
the time it got to its
graffiti
destination.
guys, right?
Yes. Yes. Eventually it will be covered with graffiti, but mainly just so it blends in with the rest of Los Angeles. And yes, we're out of money, but we always have money for a party. We're like a super poor guy who used to be an attorney and just has a little money left to throw a party, and that's all we do.
So this was a celebration for Los Angeles, the Endeavor. As it came by, people were grilling and doing a little party, a little, what do they call it, before the football game thing, tailgating and all of that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
all right, well,
we did. We had a
celebrations are good.
Party.
Celebrations are good.
By the way, Bill, can I tell you? Can I just tell you the greatest job there is on the planet? Do you see the pictures of the space shuttle when it's on top of the 747 and it's flying in?
Yeah.
You know the guys in the trailing airplane? That's got to be the coolest gig on the planet. All you do is fly next to this thing and stare at it. If something goes wrong, there's nothing you can do.
Right, nothing you can do.
Yeah, you just
look at it.
Yeah, you're just a guy who drives a Ferrari next to a big rig while it drives up the coast to San Francisco.
Never thought of that, Carolla. This is why we have you on the program.
Greatest gig in America.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes? Or were you a smoker at all?
Well, as I told my doctor, who said, how often do you drink? And I said, not very often. And they said, how often? And I said, maybe every day. And then he said, how often do you smoke? And I said, I don't smoke. And then I said, well, only when I drink. Yes, I will chip. I will chip away at a cigarette if I have enough cocktails in me.
All right, so if you're drinking, then you reach for the tobacco. Now, the city of Delray Beach, Florida, nice town, will not hire anybody who smokes cigarettes. And this seems to be what to you?
Well, it's like we've declared a war on smokers, and then I thought smokers are pariahs in this society. And then I started thinking about all the great smokers, you know. Roosevelt was a great smoker, and even Einstein, you know, smoked a pipe. Keith Richards, another one of historical great smokers. Like, we had a lot of great
Humphrey Bogart.
Smokers. Bogart, tons. John Wayne, tons of great smokers. And then I thought, and I had this thought the other day. Smokers on a social, just pariah standpoint, lower, are looked down more upon than deadbeat dads. Than dads who don't take care of their kids.
Well, certainly
smokers are actually higher up on the ladder than they are.
They get the trailer park
in our
designation
society.
very, very quickly if you're smoking these days. Adam Carolla, everybody.